ಪ್ರಸ್ತುತಿ ಸವಿ ಮಂಡ್ಯ ಎಜುಕೇಶನಲ್ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಚಾನಲ್ ಪ್ರಸಾರ ಮಾಡುವವರು ಜಿಲ್ಲಾ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಮತ್ತು ತರಬೇತಿ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆ ಮಂಡ್ಯ.
Hi children, how are you? I welcome all of you to Savi Mandya Educational YouTube channel. I am Jeevan Prakash, Assistant Teacher, G.P.U.C, High School Section, K.R.Pet, Mandya District. I would like to introduce a beautiful concept called phonetics of English language. You might wonder what this phonetics is. Phonetics is the scientific study of speech sounds of a language. Why should we study the phonetics of English language? What are the importance of studying phonetics of English language? To understand this, we need to differentiate the concepts called phonetic language and unphonetic language. Now, phonetic language. In phonetic language, we write as we read and read as we write. All Indian languages are phonetic languages. Let's have some examples from our own Kannada language. We have some words here from Kannada language. Kamala, Ramu, Nagara, Shale. Let us take Kamala. In word Kamala, we have letters Ka, Ma, La. We have the sounds Ka, Ma, La. Here, the letters Ka, Ma, La match with the sounds Ka, Ma, La. It means the letters and sounds of Kannada language are one and the same. They match with sounds. The letters match with sounds. The same in Ramu, Nagara, Shale. What is an unphonetic language? In unphonetic language, we don't always write as we read and read as we write. English spellings do not match the sounds they are supposed to represent. Let us have some examples from English language to understand English as unphonetic language. We have some words here: cut, put, sell, call, door, poor, carry, city, germ and gum. Let us take cut and put. In the word cut, the spellings are C-U-T. In the word put, the spellings are P-U-T. In cut, the letter C has the sound K, cut. The letter U has the sound cut. The letter T has the sound T. In the case of put, the spelling P has the sound P. The spelling U has the sound U. The spelling T has the sound T. So you might wonder, see, CUT cut, why can't it be PUT put? The uniqueness of English is this: we call English a funny language, a unique language. The letter in this case C represents many sounds. C represents K sound, C represents S sound. We can't always generalize the same sound with all the words which begin with C. So, unphonetic, we don't universalize the spellings with the sounds. We take door and poor as examples. In the case of door, we have spellings D-O-O-R. In the case of poor, we have spellings P-O-O-R. Though we have the same spellings O-O-O in door and poor, the sound is different. In the case of door, the O sound is O, door. In the case of poor, the double O spelling represents oo sound, pua. So let us take germ and gum as examples. In the case of germ, G-E-R-M, the G represents the sound J. In the case of gum, G represents the sound G. So though the spelling is same, the sounds are different. Let us have some examples. I would like to give you the right pronunciation now, then I try to differentiate. Psychology, doubt, receipt, calm, Wednesday. The person who has learnt his mother tongue as a phonetic language, if he tries to learn the second language English as an unphonetic language, naturally makes mistakes. Instead of saying psychology, he says psychology. Instead of saying doubt, he says doubt. Instead of receipt, he says receipt. Instead of calm, he says calm. Instead of Wednesday, he says Wednesday, because he has no knowledge of unphonetic language. In this case, he has no knowledge of silent letters. So this will definitely differentiate what a phonetic language and what an unphonetic language is. Thus we say that English is not a phonetic language. Therefore, as second language learners, we need to learn the pronunciation of English with a conscious effort. It means we need to study the phonetics of an unphonetic language called English. Let us now understand the speech mechanism of producing sounds of English. We need to understand the organs of speech first. What are these organs of speech? We breathe in and breathe out. The process of breathing in is called inhale. The process of breathing out is called exhale. When we breathe in, we take the air inside, it goes to lungs. The lungs pushes the air back through the mouth. When the air comes to our mouth, some of the organs of our body convert the air into sounds. Those organs which help us to produce the sounds are called organs of speech. Air stream helps in the production of speech sounds. The air that flows out of a mouth is modified into speech sounds by the actions of certain organs of the body. These are commonly referred to as organs of speech. Let us try to analyze each and every organs of speech. First, the lips. The lips are very important in the production of various sounds. They modify the air streams in a number of ways. Second, we have teeth. They are not for biting or eating purpose only. They also modify the sounds with the help of other organs of speech. Third, the teeth ridge. It is also called alveolar ridge. It is just behind the teeth and it covers the root of the teeth. Next, we have hard palate. It is in between the teeth ridge and the soft palate. The difference between the hard palate and the soft palate becomes clear if we touch the upper part of the root of the mouth. Fifth, we have soft palate. The air passing through the vocal cords enters the mouth. It can go out either from the mouth or through the nasal cavity. Next, we have windpipe. Air is drawn in and forced out through the tube known as windpipe. Next, we have vocal cords. They are like projecting lips. When the cords are stretched open, air passes freely between them and no sound is produced. It is called breath or a voiceless sound. The position of the vocal cords is called open glottis. At other times, the sounds thus produced are called voiced sounds. Next, we have larynx. It is to modify the air stream. The front part of larynx is called Adam's apple. Next, we have the tongue. It is the chief articulating organ in most of the speech sounds. That is why language is called tongue. Without tongue, we can't speak any of the languages. Next we have lungs. They act as billows and produce the breath stream. Lungs are very, very important to breathe in and breathe out. In a way, they help us to produce sounds. At last we have the nasal cavity. When the soft palate is down, the air passage to the nose is open. So the air enters into the cavity for going out of the nose. That portion of the nose is called the nasal cavity. Dear children, with this we end our discussion of the introduction to phonetics of English language. In the next class, we try to master all the sounds of English, consonant sounds and vowel sounds. Thank you very much.